to make our button do something. So from the documentation here, I see we can import picker from Emoji Mart. Looks like they have their own CSS too. So let's import both of those things inside message. And let's just stick the picker on the page just to see it, first of all. Capital P picker. Not passing any options. Let's just see what it looks like. Cool. So now every single message has this picker with all the emoji all the time. It's a little much, so we should probably hide and show it. So before, we've used a couple different ways of hiding and showing things using React. One way was to store a Boolean in state and update that Boolean to show and hide something. And then we changed that later to just use a route. I don't think a route makes sense here. I don't want to change the URL when I click that smiley button. So I'm going to have a Boolean in state, which means message component needs state, which means it needs to be a class. So let's change it to a class. So I'll import React and component now. I'll change this to class message extends component. I'm going to leave this here for a moment just to remind me that I need that prop. So then I need a render method, and this is the return statement for that method. And then what I'm going to do is say const message equal this.props, and that's the same thing as this up here, so get rid of that. And now it is a class. And it should work exactly like it did before. Yay, we didn't break it. So now we can give it some state. So we'll give state a property called showPicker, which will initialize to false. We'll make ourselves a method that toggles that. So toggle picker. And it will simply set update state and set showPicker to the opposite of what it currently is. Make sense? The three of you who are with me? Cool. All right, so we'll set it to the opposite of what it is right now. And we'll start it as false. But they're still there, so we need to actually make this dependent on that. So how about we say, come on, this.state.showPicker and. We'll use our and trick. So now if I say message, let's pick that one. $r.togglePicker. There it is. Cool. Now it's leaving tons of space for it here, which I'm not crazy about. I also don't like this icon in Emoji Mart being down here. That's just silly advertising for the component. So there's a show preview prop that's set to true. We could change that to false. So let me change this. Show preview equals false. All right, so now we have the thing, we have the method that shows and hides it. Let's make the button actually do that thing. Here's the button. On click equals this.togglePicker. There you go. Now it moves everything around. It smashes this over here. So it needs some work. It moves all these down. But it does show and hide the thing. So that's a step in the right direction. Yeah, so that's what we'll try to do. We'll make it so that other stuff doesn't leave room for it. But for the moment, okay, show and hide the emoji picker. I'll at least commit that much.